Hi, I am Michelle Alexander, one of the instructional designers here, and I want to do a quick tutorial to show you how you can take your current Google Slide training slash blended learning presentation or PowerPoint presentation training and put that into Rise 360 and add some interactivity to your training and make your presentations more engaging, even perhaps create a course, be able to track analytics and engagement, and overall just create a better user experience for your students, teachers, and adult learners. Okay, so as you can see here, I have my Google Slideshow open and it's got quite a few slides. And if I was in a face to face session, this might be great. But if you're trying to create a training that can reach lots of people and also be able to track on the effectiveness and user experience and engagement and understanding, you're going to want to use a tool such as Rise 360 by Articulate. So I really just want to show you how you can take a few slides from your presentation and make them more engaging. Okay, so the first thing I did, I wanted to use these slides here. These are 5 reasons why WeVideo is a great video editing software for education. So I just downloaded these slides. So I click download, and you need to download them as PNGs. Once you download them, you save them in a location where you can find them. I put them in here in a folder called slides, and I know I want to use these in my Articulate Rise 360 course. So I'm going to go over and create new course. So make sure you can log in using your credentials, and you're just going to click blank course. Now, I will do a training on all of these other features, but I just wanted to show you how you can take one slide in your presentation and make it interactive. All right. But the first thing that you need to do is you need to name your course or your training. And so for this one is I'm going to just call it Level Up using WeVideo. All right. And I do have a purpose for my course, which was over here in my presentation. So I'm just going to copy and paste this into my training, describe my course. All right. And then I'm going to have a lesson title. And this particular title is Why Should We Use We Video? Okay. And you're actually going to, after you, and think of it as the structure of when you're doing a training. You might have an introduction, you might have a course objective, you might have, sections with information, with headers and topics. So really think about how robust you want your training to be. It's really good to pre plan that. But for this particular tutorial, I'm just going to show you how you can take one slide from your presentation and make it interactive. All right. So why should we use We Video? Question mark. And I'm going to hit Shift Enter, which now makes its own section. And so now my lesson title is going to be 5 Reasons We Video is Great. Okay. So underneath the why we should use WeVideo, it might have some background information, it might have some data, but for this particular lesson, just 5 reasons WeVideo is great. All right. So and then I like to make up here, you just click another box here and it makes another section. You might not use it. You can just drag it and put it down here. Again, I'll show you that this little plus will pop up here. You hit the plus symbol, and this is where you can add and drag more lessons. I found that if I add a few, such as this, oh, it looks like it erased my words. So, 5 reasons we video is great. Okay. So we know underneath this section, I'm going to have those 5 reasons why it's so great. All right. Now, this part is kind of tricky. I feel like Rise 360 is a little finicky sometimes. So after I get this example content in here, I then simply go back to my dashboard because there's no way you can preview it or save it or anything. So you just go back to the dashboard. Okay. I like to refresh everything. And here was my training that I was working on. So I'm going to click on it. And now, if you notice, I've got these buttons here that say to add content. Okay. And these little trash cans here. But I found in my experience of using Articulate, it is always good to create your lesson title and then to create some example lessons here because I just found that the software works a little bit better when you do that. Okay. So now here underneath add content, back to my lesson. And then from here, now I'm in the section 5 reasons we video is great. And don't forget, I have these 5 reasons over here and I downloaded the slides to put into my presentation. All right. Now from here, I like to click all blocks and a lot more options pop up over here on the side. I want an interactive block. I want to be able to take a graphic that I have and have some points put on it with some information. Okay. So I chose interactive and there's so many to choose. In fact, I could do a tutorial on each section and how many features there are. For this one, you're going to choose interactive because I already have my slide. I'm going to choose the labeled graphic. Okay. Then from here, the labeled graphic, you're going to click edit and scroll down, and this is where you get to edit the picture because this is a great image, but it has nothing to do with why we video is so fantastic. So I'm going to click edit and I'm going to upload my image and I'm going to go to where I saved my slide, and my first one is cloud. Okay. And so now, as you can see, my slide is flexibility of usage. And I have these little points here that I can either get rid of or move around. And I'm going to put one right here in the middle of the cloud because I'm going to put some information here on this cloud. Looks like there's 2 of them. So if I had 2 pieces of information, and you edit it right over here, these markers. So I've got item 1. And when you open that up, okay, I can maybe put flexibility of usage. Okay. Oops, I misspelled that. Usage. Right. And I can put my content here, cloud based, etc., or whatever it is information you want there. I also like to record a little bit of audio. Okay. So you can click here, record audio. We Video has the flexibility of usage. It's cloud based, making it more flexible, and it can be used in any device, anywhere. Okay. So now this tiny little point, if I want to close it out and look at it, when you click on it, here it is, flexibility of usage. Isn't that cool? All right. So in your training, when you click preview, one of your areas could be, and this is the slide from my Google slideshow. So you have taken your Google slide and put it into Rise 360 to add some interactivity and engagement that can be later analyzed for understanding.